Diamond here along with JL bringing you another edition of Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow. We have a tag team match here this week. On one side of the ring, we have Chip Conway and Plowboy Petey, who we seen make his debut on this show a couple weeks ago to go up against the Irish Revolution with Pat McGroin in their corner.
Oh, God. Where do I even start? You got... Well, I don't know. The Irish Revolution, at least talent, they got some talent. At least 1 out of 3 isn't bad. On this side, you got no talent at all, so, there you go.
Well, outside of the ring, I failed to mention this. Outside of the ring in the corner of Chip Conway and Plowboy Petey is fellow Patriot Jackson Pride. As right now, both men circling around the ring and a collar and elbow tie-up. Mickey McNelson, a legal man in the ring with Chip Conway. He snatches him in a headlock and takes him over into an arm wringer.
I don't know who any of these people are. Is that the talented one in the ring right now?
Mickey McNelson, JL.
Yeah, why isn't he just breaking this guy in half?
Well, he's working over his arm right now. And Chip...
You want me to tell you why he's not breaking him in half right now, Chuck?
You tell me why, JL.
Because he's trying to make it look like this is good wrestling, and this is the farthest thing from it. He is on a losing crusade. He's in flames, and he's going down with his ship. I mean, look at these clowns. Look at these clowns. Who's this guy?
That's Jackson Pride in the corner of Chip Conway.
Never heard of him.
And Plowboy Petey. He's been on a couple editions of this program.
Plowboy who?
Plowboy Petey.
Never heard of him.
He made his debut just a few weeks ago against Donovan Kane, as right now, Mickey McNelson going to work on Chip Conway. The Chipster is in some trouble here.
Well, I'm going to tell you how this is going to end, because this is always how it ends when this little toothpick of a freak shows up. He's going to lose. He's going to be squashed badly, by the way, and he'll celebrate. Watch.
Well, what do you mean, JL?
Like every other show he's been on, he'll lose badly, and then celebrate, because he's an idiot, just like you.
As right now, I'm not even going to pay that comment any mind as Mickey McNelson suplexes Chip Conway over. Mickey McNelson with the decided power and size advantage over Chip Conway.
Oh, is that what we're doing here? Size and power advantage? He could look at him sideways and break his spine, Chuck.
Well, Mickey McNelson just about knocked Chip Conway silly with that right hand.
Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. He had brain damage to begin with. How can you tell if it got any worse?
Backbreaker by Mickey McNelson on Chip Conway.
If that were a real backbreaker, he'd been broken in half.
Well, Chip Conway may very well be suffering some damage from that. And now, finally, Mickey McNelson tags in the bigger member of the Irish Revolution. That's right, Seamus McNelson, his brother. As right now...
They don't look much alike. How are they brothers?
Double hip toss by the Irish Revolution. I don't think...
They don't look alike.
Well, JL, why don't you ask them?
I would, but that guy there is in prison.
Well, which one are you talking about?
The one in the ring.
Seamus McNelson, power. Seamus McNelson, power and Chip Conway down.
You know why he's in prison?
Let me guess. Terrible wrestling?
No. What's wrong with you? Horrible wrestling!
As right now, Chip Conway's back up to his feet, JL!
Of course he is. Because this is your kind of outlaw garbage. You just, I'm going to die, and then 10 seconds later I'll pop right up like a jack-in-the-box and I'll be fine.
He was trying to body slam Seamus McNelson.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to do it. I mean, it just sounds like some crappy book anyway.
Seamus McNelson takes Chip Conway down with a grazing blow to the forehead. And now, Chip Conway's been in trouble for most of this matchup. He needs to make that tag. Ducks the clothesline. And Chip Conway with a flying clothesline to the head of Seamus McNelson.
Is that what you're calling that?
Yes, indeed. What are you calling it, JL?
A flying whiff?
Well, I don't...
He didn't even touch him, Chuck. Don't be stupid.
I don't know what that means as right now, Petey Clark is in the ring going to work on Seamus McNelson, Plowboy Petey. Yes, indeed, a newcomer here. And Seamus McNelson's not even fazed by those chops, and now he's going to work on Petey Clark.
it's still not good. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected it to be at least watchable. I'm not even getting that.
Well, Seamus McNelson going to work on Plowboy Petey. Sends him to the corner. Big clothesline in the corner to Plowboy Petey. And now, Seamus McNelson is met. And Plowboy Petey tried to fight back at the clothesline. And Seamus ducked and takes him over with the belly-to-back suplex. And the tag out to Mickey McNelson, your favorite, JL.
Now, I do enjoy this guy. He actually looks like a wrestler. He behaves like a wrestler. I would imagine he talks like a wrestler, although I don't listen to anybody on this show. You know me.
Well, right now, Mickey McNelson sends them ropes and a double sledge to the chest of Plowboy Petey. As right now, the Irish Revolution had dominated this match, but Chip Conway, along with Jackson Pride, tried to rally these fans behind the Plowboy.
Oh, there's no need. Look at him. Look at him. The Platinum Bomber right there. The Platinum Bomber.
And now Plowboy Petey, he's working his way back up to his feet. And Jawbreaker, he counters with a Jawbreaker. Mickey McNelson goes down. And now, is he going to make a tag to the Chipster? Yes, indeed, he does! The Chipster, the legal man in the ring, and he's putting the boots to Mickey McNelson.
Somebody needs to have a talk to Mickey McNelson. You don't have to work so hard to put over a couple of stooges. Okay, they look horrible. They're tiny. You'd be able to break them in half in no time. You know, I know you're trying to take one for the team and be a good team player. But let's be honest, you're way more talented than these two clowns.
Mickey McNelson took Chip Conway off that second rope into a backbreaker. Chip Conway is hurting now. Irish Revolution had dominated this match despite a few brief flurries of offense by Chip Conway and Plowboy Petey. And now Mickey McNelson takes Chip Conway down with that body slam. And now,
can we just call it good? I mean, let's call it a win for the Irish Revolution, okay?
Well, elbow drop, but Chip Conway was able to roll that shoulder off of the mat. And now it could be academic here because, yes, indeed, the Irish Revolution, they could be setting up for that coup de grace maneuver here, JL.
You know, I hate beating a dead horse. I really do. I really, really do. This is the best they could come up with back in those days.
Well, right now, before I answer that question, Chip Conway, he was defeated right there with the Irish Revolution.
I'm never getting that question answered, am I, Chuck?
The Irish Revolution just put away Chip Conway with that combination backbreaker elbow drop. Your winners this week on Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow, the Irish Revolution.
Well, at least the right team won. That's a change.
Yes, indeed, and you see Pat McGroin out there directing traffic with the Irish Revolution. Irish Revolution victorious once again this week on Chuck.
What in the hell am I looking at here, Chuck? Is that idiot celebrating again? What the hell?